Alright guys, back again with another quick one. Now this is not a pop video. I end up picking up something very special that I was very proud to get my hands on. I'm a big fan of collecting many things. Pops is just one of them. I mainly run my pop channel, mainly just for the pops. But I'm also a big fan of video games and comic books and music and action figures and so many other things. And one of the games that I've always been a big fan of and that I love is the game Diablo. I played Diablo 1. Never really had a chance to play much of Diablo 2 because I didn't have a computer. I played Diablo 1 on the PlayStation 1, which wasn't the best gaming experience, but it was still really fun and cool, and I liked playing it a lot. It was really really fun. Like I said, didn't have much of a chance to play Diablo 2 other than at a friend's house, and the game was awesome, really cool. Got to sit on his computer and play it, and get some enjoyment out of that game. And Diablo 2 is one of the best. I was a big fan of Diablo 3, and I cannot wait for Diablo 4. And when I heard that Blizzard put out a 24-inch Lilith statue, I had to get my hands on it. The statue looks so cool. The trailer for Diablo 4 looks so cool. Lilith as a great character. I knew I had to get my hands on this statue. And I ended up getting her in the mail today. And she's just big and awesome. This statue, when I kept seeing it on YouTube and looking at pictures and stuff, the statue I knew looked pretty big, but even the video that I'm shooting now, I promise you, is not going to do her justice. She's bigger than she looks. Even on the screen now, as I'm looking at the statue and looking at her on the screen as I'm filming, she's a lot bigger than the screen and video showing her off to be. She's just awesome and badass. And I was happy to get my hands on her. Really cool. She does come at a hefty price of around $500. And since I, live in California, you get, of course, knocked up on the shipping and the taxes. So she was, a pretty expensive piece. I think altogether, for everything, she costed somewhere around 570 something dollars. She was pretty expensive, but well worth it. Absolutely love this statue. She is in this character too. Lilith's been around Diablo since Diablo 2. A great character. She was sort of storyline driven, and there's little like video, recordings you can listen to her, and she's definitely entwined in the story lore. And an awesome character. She was a bit of a sub boss in number 2. She seems like the big deal in Diablo 4, even though we usually know that Diablo and other bigger enemies come around. But she sort of at the moment is like the big boss. Anyway, happy to get this statue. Really really cool. Over here's a little Tyrael statue that I have as well. I have him up mainly for, let me turn my camera a little bit, mainly for a sort of height and sort of size comparison, even though it doesn't do it too much justice anyway, because he's already a small statue. But if you look at them together, he's so little compared to Lilith. She's so big. She's super awesome though. Really cool. You do have to put her together slightly. The base is one big heavy ass piece. That base right there has to weigh at least 10 or 15, maybe even 20 pounds, probably more, around 15 pounds itself. It's heavy. And then her body, sort of weighs probably a good maybe pound or 2, 3 pounds. She's pretty heavy. And you have to put her together, but not too much. A couple little quick pieces. You basically slide her onto the base. She has a metal rod in her that goes into the base. You connect her wings, and then you also connect, which I don't know if you'll be able to see in the back too well. It's kind of dark. Anyway, she's got a tail that you can attach to her that has, it kind of looks like a spinal sort of cord connected to the tail. It's really, really detailed and cool. I can't show too much of that right now. I'll probably do some picture updates a little bit later on, or something. Check it out later. She's really cool. And then, of course, she is holding Diablo's skull. This is such a really cool statue. This is so awesome. I haven't been doing, I know, a lot of pop updates, and I know some of you who maybe have subscribed, which is only a handful of you, which I'm grateful for anyone who likes to watch my videos. And I will kind of get back to that, but I just kind of been popped out, especially with everything's going on with, with COVID, and just kind of just been taking a big step back on buying much of anything. But when this came out, I knew I had to get it. Just being a big fan of Diablo, I was so excited to get this. And you see some of my amiibos in the background. But yeah, man, this is just awesome. She is amazing. One of my favorite pieces to get in a very long time. Lilith is cool, and I cannot wait for Diablo 4. Anyway, just wanted to show this one off real quick, and I will try to be back with something real soon. Yeah, but this is just really, really cool.